Hello, my name is Greg Cesario, and welcome back to week 24 of the weekly JobCommander edition of Veterans Corner. I proudly served in the U.S. Army during Vietnam from 1967 to 1969. In an earlier weekly post, the topic of a hot emerging sector as a career choice was discussed. Prior experience is often the starting point for pursuing a vocation or an avocation. However, considering an emerging versus an existing career is often a necessary challenge worthy of exploration. For a couple years, the drone sector has launched, that pun was intended, from hobbyist infancy to retail, to real estate, to agriculture, police, firefight, rescue, to military-grade applications. One of the indicators I use for emerging opportunities is to explore if the sector has drawn enough attention to the financial community to establish a sector ETF. That's an exchange-traded fund. Almost like a duck call for duck hunters, in 2014 to 2017, cybersecurity ETFs exploded and spawned a flurry of investable opportunities. ETFs like Hack, Cyber, captured a great deal of attention as the cybersecurity threat popped up like a whack-a-mole in a carnival game. Governments, corporations, and military scrambled to meet them, even individual hacks and scams. The cycle has cooled a bit of late due to managers' acquisitions, M&A, breaches, and failures, but in most remains an area for consideration if it's a yen for your dreams of experience. Although not a programmer, I have been around technology for almost my entire career. If I were finishing my hitch, I would explore the hottest one, drones. There are a number of accelerated and accredited drone programs in Florida, which are also likely in other states. Community colleges often take on these educational career-oriented opportunities. Many even have verified placement offices for students to consider prior to graduation, or even a work-study curriculum and an internship. Professional label offerings are also out there, such as Embry-Riddle on the Space Coast of Florida. Many, if not all, of these tech schools have some version of veteran acceptance preference. Drone ETFs like JEDI, and DRNZ are up 7 to 11% respectively in the past 3 months. Drone applications generally appear to be in its infancy. I suggest veterans browse the sites, namely Glassdoor, for drone jobs. I found the results robust, lucrative, and even the most basic job skills. FAA selected drones as a government regulation target. Line of sight regs are in force, but the newly deregulated beyond line of sight regs are almost about to be released. FAA license is a typical requirement for employment. A quick search will reveal how to get one. The drone sector appears to be exciting for employees, independent contractors, entrepreneurs opportunity. Do your own research. I think there are a lot of ducks in this sector. What's in your post-military career reinvention wallet? Stay motivated, and I'll see you next week.